Hello everyone, today I thought I'd go over the ideal settings for the Animelee MEX template, and if you first open it and you change nothing about the game, it will not look great. So I want to address how you can change that, and if you open Slippi and you don't even get the right game to load at all, we're going to address all of that here, right now. First thing you'll want to notice is that this little window here will be Dolphin, and you'll want to launch it separately. So let's do that. We're going to close out of everything. Now we've got just Slippi here, and instead of clicking play, we're going to hit the settings icon and go to game, and make sure that your ISO is your Animelee MEX template build, whether it's the one that you downloaded and assembled yourself, or if it's a custom one that you have assembled. I like selecting Launch Dolphin instead of launching Melee, but you can select whatever the two that you'd like. The main thing you want to do is click Net Play here and click Configure Dolphin. So the first thing you'll want to do is click Graphics. And here it will say Force 73 by 60. We're going to change that to Stretch to Window, and I'll explain why a little bit later. The next thing you'll want to go to Enhancements and probably change this to 1080p if you have a 1080p monitor, possibly 4K if you prefer, and your system can handle it. I like maxing the anti-aliasing and the filtering as well to all the way. And then go to Advanced and select Load Custom Textures and Prefetch Custom Textures. If you follow the tutorial, you should already know about this, but that's important. The last thing to do is make sure you have the 16:9 code enabled. So right-click your ISO, hopefully it appears here, hit Properties and go to Gecko Codes, and make sure you have optional widescreen 16:9 selected. The other ones that I enjoy turning on are disabling screen shake, centering and aligning the two-player HUD. I like doing flash red on L cancel, the HUD transparency code, start one-player mode, set time to none. This is totally optional. Widescreen CSS, and lastly, this code, which basically allows the combo counter to load. These are all the ones I like having on. You won't have all these in your list. And if you want to add ones that you don't see on your list, you can simply click Edit Config, and you can plop them in up here. I would do it right after the Gecko line here. I would not go past this line here, Gecko Enabled, because that will not save or work. All right, so once you've done that, you can close all this. And now when we load Slippi this time, let's close out of this, close out of this. We should be seeing a much different experience. This is assuming you moved over the HD textures correctly, by the way. Alright, looked a little squished at first, but as soon as we went into full screen, we are now exactly looking how we expect. That looks a lot better. So, just to illustrate some of the stuff that you get with these codes turned on. So I'll do a 1-player versus 2-player. And I'll go to, say, Battlefield. Alright, so we have the nice looking HUD. We have the center line HUD. We also have the combo counter. Now to get the combo counter to work, you actually have to do a few more steps, but those are covered in their combo counter tutorial. So hopefully you'll have access to that as well. But you can see, like, this shine texture, this shield texture, that's all added because of the HD textures that we've enabled. So, you can see the impact is pretty big. The game looks a lot better in widescreen and HD and everything. So, yeah, hopefully this video is helpful, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.